Big up to GJs, man. Big up to GJs. Respect for the interview, for the KingPin sound. Respect. My name is Leon, aka KingPin, and 40 plus is my age. I'm a professional in music. Boy, that's a good question. Since probably I was about 14, 15, I'd say.
So 30 years?
Yeah, roughly. The enjoyment. That's a hard question. Because I probably would still have done it and still done other things anyway. So yeah, because I mean, music was one of the major things around here, really. You know what I mean? You was either into music or you was into sport. Basically, that was it, really. Every day, everything's a struggle. It's a lot more at the beginning, but I'd say it's not as how do you say? It's not as much as what it used to be. It's like in the old days, you'd have the problems of, say, the police closed a dance down, but you had a lot of clubs or a lot of places that you could go and play. It was more music, I'd say, orientated, you know, the places were. Nowadays, it doesn't seem to be so many places that people can like set up a dance, and you know, and in the old days we had like midnight dance, and you had here as well that we used to do dances, centre. It doesn't seem to be so much now. I haven't really looked at that. I haven't really looked at that. I really looked at what I'm going to achieve. I'm happy what I'm achieving now. Boy, that's a good question, boy. Don't get ripped off, man. You know what I mean? Because enough musicians get ripped off when they're young, up and coming, and they need to look more into the not just the music side of making the music. You know, if you're making music or you're doing something, you need to look into the legal sides as well before you start, because you're gonna if you get ripped off, there's plenty of shot. I mean, when I first started with the Dub Factory and we got ripped off. What, a couple of tracks, you know, Poetry in Motion, somebody remixed it, and you know, things like that. And you learn. It's a learning curve. Music is a learning curve, because there's always something you're going to learn new every day, or learn from, should I say. Keep supporting the young ones, and you know, keep doing, I suppose, yeah, keep supporting them on doing music and help them, because a lot of the older ones out there have been through that scenario, you know what I mean? So you can give advice to a youngster and tell him, well, don't do it this way, because I done it this way and I got ripped off. So you know what I mean. So it's good that the you know what I mean. It's like you say, like there's only people out there can help. There's a lot of organisations now that can help you get through. You know what I mean, and find out certain details or whatever. Where in our day that wasn't the case. Yeah, I am involved in that, but it's like, you know, yeah, that's more my genre, really. Well, with the KingPin Productions, the label, we got a couple of artists. We got Rosie B, that we're looking to release our album this year. We've got Medallion, that we've got a label, we've got records and releases off him that we're not released yet. There's quite a few. Kevin Isaacs, Levi Myers, just to name a few. We've got and that's, you know, it just keeps going and going. We're trying to bust out English artists, local artists. That's what I'd like to do. But local artists, a lot of them tend to be tend to be on the reggae so much now. You know what I mean? They tend to be more on the garage and the grunt. You know what I mean? So it's not really the music. Well, the music on the CD Baby. Don't say it on CD Baby. Through the radio station like Ghetto FM and things like that. Dirk's and Demon FM. We put them through to the reggae labels like that. So the radio stations like that. You know what I mean? Like Ghetto FM, Leicester Community Radio. We do that. Leicester Community Radio, Demon FM, places, things like that, and also on the radio. We send them out to quite a few. And when they come out, hopefully that people will take a shine to them and buy them. Big up to GJs, man. Big up to GJs. Respect for the interview, for the KingPin sound. Respect.
Yes.